guys, it's Monday. Oh my gosh, I feel like there's so many things I could be mentioning right now. Troy, going off your alcohol video, I don't drink either, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Probably the biggest one being that I just don't see the appeal. It just doesn't make sense to me. And others being life experiences with slightly dumb people. For instance, when I was in junior high/high school, there was a group of teenagers who decided to get drunk and steal a car. And they were so out of it when they did this that when they came to a set of railroad tracks, they drove themselves into a parked train and they were killed. If that helps it make more sense, like why it's just something I'm not interested in, there you go. I kind of don't like to be around drunk people either, like at all, especially if I don't know them, because I don't know what they're going to be like and how they're going to act. Allie, I'm not sure what I believe about paranormal stuff. I guess I believe that ghosts and things could exist, but I've never had any sort of paranormal experience other than the whole, oh, the theater is haunted, oh no, kind of stuff. I'm sorry I don't really participate in the Facebook discussions, but they tend to be happening like right as I'm going to sleep. But I do read them and keep up with them. Like, Jen, I agree, crazy weird people are so much better. And Dee, you have some really cool ideas, and I can't wait to see how your videos come out. I really liked the theme of the week idea, where one of us sort of just picks one thing that all of our videos are going to be slightly focused on. So, with that in mind, I would like to talk about Disney, specifically Disney princesses, and why I think that semi-regardless of actual movie content, that The Princess and the Frog was definitely a good thing. Okay, so here's the deal. For the past couple years, the whole Disney princess thing has been popping up in conversations all the time, in all kinds of different situations. Like, who was your favorite? What was your favorite movie when you were little? Just stuff like that. And I started trying to think back on it, and I realized I didn't really watch the Disney princess movies all that much. They weren't what I was into. I liked The Sword and the Stone and Robin Hood and things like that a lot better. I watched Robin Hood all the time, and I watched all of those way more often. The only princess movie I was really into was Aladdin, and Jasmine has a lot less to do with the story than any of the other princesses in any of their movies. But I watched Aladdin and Return of Jafar all the time. Even now, if I watch Aladdin, I immediately want to watch Return of Jafar, and if I watch Return of Jafar, I want to watch Aladdin. King of Thieves less so, just because it came out so much later, so it wasn't something that I really grew up with. So I was trying to figure out what made Aladdin different from the other princess movies, and then I realized the answer was really simple. It was because Jasmine had brown hair and brown eyes. Because I remembered when I was little, I would think to myself, and this is like verbatim, it's not my adult interpretation of my kid's thoughts, but I thought, these are supposed to be the most beautiful, perfect women ever in all the land. So why don't any of them look like me? And so I understood that there were all kinds of beauty and people tended to have different preferences, but it still bothered me that there were all of these like correlations between these like gorgeous women. Like, they all tended to have blonde hair, and even if they had darker hair, they still had blue eyes, and it bothered me. So to have a princess with darker hair and skin, and especially eyes, was really important to me. And yes, portrayal makes a difference. Like, I wasn't as into Beauty and the Beast for reasons that, like, I think I sort of picked up on but didn't understand as a kid. But I think it's still just as important to all of these other little girls to have a figure who looks like them. So that's why I'm glad they came up with Tiana. Well, I have to go grade papers now. Yeah, so that's it for me. Bye!